Hello everyone, welcome to your quick guide into your adult activity kit for the month of October. I'm Sarah here at the Station Library at MCAS Cherry Point, and this month we are inviting adults to take and make their own pumpkin garland. 'Tis the season. So I want to give you a sneak peek both into what's in the bag when you snag it at the front desk and how to do the actual activity itself. So the kits are available first come first serve while supplies last, starting Tuesday, October 13th, right at the front desk inside the Station Library. So you'll grab a bag, and it will be this ginormous thing here, okay? And we do have to hand these out to adults, so you must be 18 plus to get your hands on one of these, okay? Inside the bag, you'll have your very important instruction sheet with a picture guide. This is going to teach us how to do it. You'll get 2 Chanel sticks, or pipe cleaners, as you know, I grew up knowing them, pipe cleaners. So you'll get 2 of these. You'll get a whole bunch of yarn, and you might have to trim your own, or you might get a kit that has some trimmed. We did both, just for ease and to see which way worked better. You'll get a separate bag with another strip of orange, which is really important to keep separate, and you'll get your length of twine that we'll tie each pumpkin onto, okay? So let's get started. So we'll take our twine, and we're just going to set it off to the side so it's easy access for us to use. And you'll want to take your pipe cleaner and cut about 2 inches little stems. Okay, so just give it a quick little bit. It doesn't have to be accurate. You do need 7 because we're making 7 pumpkins in total. So however you want to do it, feel free. You can always trim it later. And then you'll take your string from this bag and you'll cut it into 10-inch segments. Again, this is an ish kind of project, so don't stress about it too much, okay? Once you got that done and ready, I'm going to set that here so I have access to it, along with 1 pipe cleaner. Then you'll take the string or the yarn for your pumpkin. It's going to be about 16.5 feet, so it is pretty big. And you're going to take your hand and you're going to wrap it around your hand, these 4 fingers. Now, when you're done wrapping, you're going to have to thread a piece of yarn through your finger, around the yarn, and into your other finger. So you'll want to start wrapping so you've got a little bit of a gap right here, okay? You can wrap this as tight as you want to, or looser too. That's going to change what your pumpkin looks like in the end. So you can always try it, and if you don't like it, you can unwind it and do it again. So I like to tuck the yarn in my finger here so I have a good grip. And I'm giving myself a little bit of space towards the end, and then I'm just going to start wrapping. Now this would be a really therapeutic project to do while you are listening to an audiobook, watching TV, monitoring your kids doing their homework, you know, the fun stuff that we're doing right now, right? And I like to wiggle my fingers a little bit just to make sure I still can get this off my hand, because you don't want to be walking around with yarn covered hands. Though maybe you would in January, but we're not quite there yet. So, nice and even. And then once you're done, you're going to have a little bit of a tail, so I just kind of tuck that in wherever, okay? Then you take your 10 inches and we're going to wrap it so that one tucks here on this side and the other one goes through your fingers through the other side. The importance of the gap. Okay, there we go. And we'll just grab it and pull it through. So you'll want it to be, and if your yarn comes off a little bit like mine did, you can just tuck it back in. It's okay. You'll want to have it so it's just about even. And then we're going to carefully slide our wrapped yarn, holding this like this, onto the ground. Now this is the start of your pumpkin shape, okay? So we're just going to do a quick little over and under, little soft knot, and you want to take it tight. Because if it's tight, it'll force the yarn to go around into almost a pumpkin shape already. See that? Okay, so hold it like that and don't trim the edges yet. Because we're going to take our little Chanel stick, our little pipe cleaner, and put it right in the center. So your ties are up here, and we're going to just tie another simple over and under, and then you get to fold that up and do a little twisting. Don't worry about messing up the shape of your pumpkin yet. We're not finished yet. It'll be okay. So you can do it as tight or as little as you want to. And you can make it a little twisty. You can do it together. However you want. You can make each one the same, each one different. You've got 7. Okay, so once that's done, leave these little strings and we'll tuck our yarn and make it nice and smooth. Or maybe your pumpkin's been through the ringer this year and it just is going to look a little rough, and that's okay too. So then you'll take your 6 feet of twine, and you can start this however you want to. We have the supplies for 7 pumpkins in this kit. So you can start one smack dab in the middle and work your way out. You can pre-measure where you want to tie them. As long as you don't trim those edges, you will be okay. And you can redo it when you want to. So I'm just gonna tie it. And you can even tie it into a cute little bow if you want to, or you can simply trim the edges once you double knot it, okay? And that is the start of your pumpkin. And once it's done, you can give it a little bit more of a fluff too, okay? Yarn is incredibly forgiving. This craft is very mellow, so don't stress if your pumpkins don't all look alike. There's charm in things not looking consistent. Okay. If you have other questions, you can always call us here at the library or send us a message on our Facebook page. We are part of MCCS at Cherry Point on Facebook. And we hope that you enjoy this activity and look for more fun stuff in the winter. We will be doing some really cool folded paper Christmas cards or holiday cards or winter cards, however you want to use them. Okay, until next time, good luck.